wireless radio. Easy listening, wireless radio. Wireless radio.
So I'm talking to Mike Lovell of Mike Lovell's Jazz All-Stars. We're at the Pavilion restaurant in St Anne's. It's their first ever music night. Mike, what do you think of this place as a venue for live music?
I think it's absolutely fantastic. We did the opening a few months ago in September. That was with the Dixieland band. But for a dinner jazz evening, the All Stars was obviously the right band for it, and it seems to be going very well. Hopefully the food was nice as well.
Yeah, see, a lot of people who maybe don't follow jazz will say, "Oh, I don't like jazz." But there are lots of different types, aren't there? As you say, there's the Dixieland and there's the sort of the smooth jazz, if you like.
Absolutely, and songs from the shows. Everything comes under that sort of heading of jazz. But a lot of people seem to have sort of a barrier against the word. Well, forget jazz. It's just good songs and good tunes and hopefully good musicians playing them so and singing them as well. So it seems to be going very well anyway.
Excellent. Now, you're arranging... Are you organising it with Fleetwood? Right, you're organising a special weekend of jazz in Fleetwood, aren't you? Do you want to tell us a bit about that?
Yeah, well, we've got a couple of things going on in Fleetwood. The first one is we're calling it Jazz at the North Euston Hotel, and that's at Easter time on Friday and Saturday, April the 22nd and 23rd. The Friday would be the Dixieland Band, and the Saturday the All Stars Band. But we've got a star coming out from London, Spats Langham, who's probably one of the finest banjo and guitar players in the country. So he'll be guesting with us on both evenings, which will be superb. And we've actually booked for Christmas, and they've already taken some bookings in the hotel, I'm pleased to say, on December the 2nd and December the 3rd. The Dixieland again on the Friday night, and we've got a reeds player called John Hallam coming up for that, who is well known in this country. And on the Saturday, probably one of the finest trumpet players in Europe, Enrico Tommaso, who you might think is Italian, but he comes from Yorkshire. I think he was Italian way back, so that'll be a very nice a couple of weekends.
Right, so if somebody wants to find out about jazz at the North Euston, is there a website or a phone number?
Well, yes, they do have a website. The North Euston do have a website. I'm not sure of it as we speak, but I can give you a telephone number, and that's 01253 876 525. That's 01253 876 525, and that's the North Euston Hotel.
Brilliant. Okay. Right.
Apart from that weekend, I've got 3 big concerts coming up at the Marine Hall, which is the main theatre in Fleetwood. And on the 25th of February, they're all on Fridays. 25th of February is the Temperance Seven, who are obviously very well known. In June, on the 17th. Yes, in June on the 17th, again a Friday, we've got the Blue Devils Jazz Orchestra with Keith Nichols leading that. And then in October, on the 14th, the Pasadena Roof Orchestra. And with all of those 3 concerts, that is Six in a Bar featuring Rosie, we're going to be fronting all of those nights. So they should be some very good nights in Fleetwood at the Marine Hall.
Excellent, okay.
And just one other thing, which isn't so very far from Fleetwood, in Thornton Clevelys, well in Thornton really, not Clevelys, there's the Thornton Little Theatre. And I'm putting jazz on there in the afternoons. And at the moment, I booked up through until March, and just about to book up for once a month, right the way through till December. I already know the December booking, and that's going to be Six in a Bar, us, along with a band called the Old Fashioned Love Band. But that's in December, but I can't give you the exact date.
That's all right, we can do that nearer the time. Phone number to find out more about jazz at the Thornton Little Theatre?
Yes, there is. And I think probably the best people to phone is the Marine Hall, because they run both theatres. And the Marine Hall telephone number is 01253 887 693.
Brilliant. Okay, right, that's good for that. Now, we've spoken before about this, and for some reason jazz tends to have a bit of an unfair reputation for being sort of aimed at old blokes. What would you say to that? Obviously, it's not true, but it's a feeling that a lot of people have got.
I think it's historical, and yes, you're probably right. Although a lot of younger people are coming to listen to us now, I think the problem is if we found one DJ on Radio 2 that liked our music, then it would change immediately. And I think it's all a matter of playtime, and we don't get enough playtime on national radio. Certainly on Radio Cumbria, who are very into jazz. We do a lot with them. And Radio Lancashire as well. In fact, we've actually played live on the Sally and Aidan show, which went down very well, and we got a lot of bookings for it. But it's just about getting out there and getting people to listen to it.
Right. And we've done this question already, but it's the other one. And it's not purely a fixed set of tunes, is it? You can play almost anything, really.
Absolutely. And in fact, if we're playing at the same place, I keep all the previous tune lists and make sure we don't double up on the next one, because you're always going to get some smart aleck. You played that last time. It doesn't often happen, but we try and change the tune list regularly. Mainly because you can go and listen to some bands, mentioning no names, you can almost tell the time by the number they play, because they're playing the same sets all the time. So we do try and play interesting and maybe unusual numbers that other bands don't do.
Excellent.